Yes, sir.
Do you think our ancestors
Yes.
did well in the slave trade that they dealt with the Americans and also the Europeans?
I'm gonna answer that before my wife says anything, because my wife is more sympathetic than I am. Okay, and my daughter, they're more sympathetic. They're more understanding of the situation. I think our four our ancestors did not do as good a job as they could have.
Can you guys tell me more about you, like doing an introduction?
Yeah.
Well, we're retired now, and we lived in New York for about 30 years. You know, um, we moved to Ghana with my daughter, and Moy also is an influence in some sort of way.
Here, can I get my daughter?
Yes.
Can I get my daughter? Cindy.
Cindy, we need you here.
Come jump in. Come jump in.
Come join us.
Stand, sit. Sit on the
Don't worry,
side.
my camera
right
guy
there.
will make it so nice.
That's all right. You can stay right there. He can get you.
All right.
Yeah.
So why is it that you guys came to Ghana, moving the whole family to Ghana for a birthday party?
Okay.
Well, it's not just for the birthday party.
Yeah.
It's where I chose to spend the rest of my life. And being 70, I think the motherland is the place that I should be. And if I'm here, the rest of the family is here.
Wow.
You know.
All right. Yeah. Right. So the next thing is the motherland is always been a prospect for all of everyone in
No, sorry.
everyone in Jamaica.
Yeah.
So everyone that lives in Jamaica have some idea of visiting Africa, going to Africa at some point. But after doing our studies and our research, we found out that Ghana is basically where we're from.
Yeah.
I realized that the flag we have Jamaica is the Ashanti flag
Yes. Yes.
from Ghana.
Yeah.
So we remembered something when we made that flag. So when we came here, it's like reconnecting with the ancestors that left here and went to the island. So we came back to see what was going on. And what we see here, or have seen, or saw here, is so good because most of the things that we have in Jamaica and that we enjoy in Jamaica is right here in Ghana, even up to now.
So actually, the two of you, who brought the master plan that you guys should move to Ghana?
Yes.
Who brought the plan?
Well, we both had a plan to come to Africa in the beginning, and we were looking at Rwanda. As we were looking, we were doing more studies, but things from Ghana keep coming up into the research, and we realized we have a friend here already. So we have a friend here, so it's easier to come someplace where we have a friend and start out. So when we realize all the connections, we have a friend here, all our ancestors left from here, it is the best place to start. So that's where we
So,
picked.
Madam Cindy, how did your parents convince you for you to come to Africa?
No convincing whatsoever. They said they're ready. I said, what time do we leave?
She was basically
was
ready
it.
for the food.
Actually, when I came in, I saw her taking videos, pictures, and so forth, and it was really nice. So, do you intend to stay in Ghana for the rest of your life, not moving back to Jamaica?
Yes.
Yes?
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Yes. If they let me.
Wow. So, how long have you been in Ghana for at the moment? 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And we didn't come before.
We just came straight.
So, how is it possible you coming to Ghana for only 2 weeks and also celebrating your birthday in Ghana?
That's right, because I have a friend.
It was being planned before we came here
Wow.
because we know we're coming here.
Cindy, tell me something about this birthday party.
But it's special. It's her 70th, and we're in the motherland. It couldn't be any more special than that.
Yeah.
It couldn't be any more special. We're at home. We're at peace. It's so. Look at her face. This smile is the best present that I could ever have. You know.
Wow.
And look how beautiful she is at 70 years old.
Mhm.
African garments, all of us.
Yes.
We support local. We love it here. There's no going back for us. We're at home here. We've never felt so welcome. We've never felt so literally at peace. As soon as we got off the plane, even
Yeah.
before I started talking about my journey on social media,
Yeah.
everyone was so welcoming, and even now, it's
Yeah.
just amazing. We're at home.
Wow.
Right.
So
And-
you guys are really home. We are happy for you guys, okay? But in Africa, there is this negative stuff and this positive stuff in any continent in
Yeah.
the world, okay? So as you were coming to Africa, you read about Africa before coming to
Right.
Africa.
Right.
So what are the positive things that you've seen about Africa in the internet?
On the internet,
Yes.
well, basically, a lot of people speak about the people.
Yeah.
And Africa, when you say Africa, it's the entire continent. And all of the continent is different. It's like a jigsaw puzzle. Each piece is different. So we have to pick out the piece that suits us best. And like I say, everything that our ancestors did before they were sent over to the slave world is the things that are here and the things that we were celebrating in Jamaica. Like I told you, the name, the Ashanti flag, everything, so we were already celebrating that. So we picked the one that suits us. There are some negative ones and there's some positive ones. For Ghana, most of the things we saw was positive. If we see some negative things, those are not important because we're intelligent people.
Yeah.
We understand that is everywhere. You understand? It was there. We lived in America for 30 years and we understand half of it was negative. But what did we have to do? Go by the negative, and live with the positive in our hearts and let the negatives go.
Okay.
Because if we dwell on the negative, most of us would not be here today.
Wow.
Seriously.
And most of the negative is we're from Jamaica.
Yeah.
This is just like Jamaica.
Right.
Every shape and form. It was easy for us. The negative that I personally heard, I'm sure you guys heard it, the power cuts.
Yeah.
And these are by American people.
Yeah.
We're from Jamaica.
We
We're
get that
used
in
to
Jamaica.
that. It's nothing. It's
Yeah, what can I learn power cut?
We wait till it come back.
we
You
brought
know what I
our
mean?
flashlights. We have our battery pack. We're used to it. It is what it is.
Wow.
Yeah.
Mosquitoes. I'm yet to be bit by a mosquito.
I didn't get bit yet
Not
once.
once.
Not once.
Not once. And
So-
we brought all kinds of off
Oh
and,
my
and
goodness,
bug
yes.
spray and bracelets, and I'm yet to be bit once.
Not once.
Not once.
Wow. Do you really think Africa really need any other continent supporting Africa?
No.
No, because they're going to bring their bad influence. And we want it to remain the good people and just be Africa.
I think,
Just don't change it.
yeah. Also,
You
I
know?
think Africa has everything it needs to be the greatest that it can be. Because it already has the greatest thing that you need in any country. It's got the people. The people got the heart. You understand? Everything else, the resources and all that stuff, gold, this, that. Other countries are coming here to take them. Why would we ask them to bring something back to us to make us great when they're coming here to take our? I say our. I'm not even. I'm not even
Got our
from here
Ghana
yet.
card.
But anyways, why would we ask them to bring stuff that they already took from here
Yeah.
to go there to bring it back to make us
Right.
great? We already have it,
Right.
but we have to unite. You understand? The continents have to unite. Uganda has to be different from Benin, and Benin has to be the same as Ivory Coast, and Ivory Coast the same as Cape Coast. You understand? So that's all we need. Unity.
Wow. Actually, I interviewed Mrs. Moy few weeks ago,
Yeah.
and she was telling me about Africa's supposed to be united. Okay, but do you really think these leaders that we have in Africa, these current leaders that we have in Africa, can unite all the Africans together?
Well, we said no politics.
No
so
politics.
We're not gonna go there.
Yes, I'm not talking about politics, but
Yeah, but it's gonna be politics. But you know what? I will take a chance.
All right.
I will take a chance on it.
Okay.
The reason that it will not happen is because when you unite it will become the United States or countries of Africa, whatever it is. And each leader of Africa will not have the grasp on their country that they have now. And that's not something they're ready to give up. They have to be ready to say the people first. When one guy says, I will do the people first, and I will give up all my powers to be the people first, and another guy says, I will do it, and a third guy says, I will do it, then that's when you will have unity.
You know, you guys were really talking about positivity in Africa.
Yeah.
So very soon you'll be a citizen in Ghana.
Yeah.
So if you being a citizen in Ghana,
Yeah.
what would you like to change? Or maybe those kind of bad mindsets that you read out there from the internet, what would you like to change about all those bad mindsets?
Well, the bad mindset that I see the bad mindset that I see in Africa, that I see people talking about in Africa, is not something that affects the people that live here. It's the people that comes here, visits here, and they bring their mindset from their country to here. So that's not something that I would have to change. That's something that they would have to change. Because whatever it is what it is right now. But if you ask me what I would change as a leader of here, I would start with the people and the education of the people.
Wow.
And the infrastructures that we have now. You understand?
This is deep.
Yes. That's where I would start. Because I look at other countries and I would say, not to ask for copycatting, but I would say, look at Rwanda. Only 20 years and look at where they are now. You understand?
Yeah.
Because that guy says Rwanda first.
Wow. Actually, I can see you guys have a beautiful family. And I want to know, maybe I'm just trying to copy something from you guys because you have had experience
Yeah.
being with your woman or maybe your wife for a very long time. Maybe I'm also coming. So can you just tell me how you guys were able to manage your relationship? You know, this time around, relationship is kind of a hell for people. They are not interested. Every little thing, they fight and so forth.
Yeah.
I think you guys have married for a long period of time.
Yeah.
So how did you manage to do all this?
Well,
Firstly, a marriage is not a wedding cake and a big fancy party and a white long fufu dress and you go home and that's gonna be the end of that. You're gonna be married forever. A marriage is caring for each other, caring for whatever affects the other person, you know? Sharing, whatever it is, you gotta share. Today is a pain, you broke your foot, I gotta feel the pain too. You know, it's not so you broke your foot today, goodbye, you're not bringing any money home tomorrow. So it helps, you have to share to build a bond, and so it continues and continues.
Wow.
right. And like you say, you know, people are fighting all the time and stuff like that. In every marriage, there's what you said, disagreements and stuff like that. But one of the strong things that keep our family together is that we're always together at food time.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely.
So if we fight
good and come back home.
Well, we're here now, so you
We're
know,
here now. I'm not
He
going
wants
back.
snow. He wants
Oh,
snow.
it was-
I just
you have to go to New York for that.
I really wish you guys a good luck. Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Happy 70th birthday.
you.
I'm really glad to meet you guys in Ghana. For the first time, I've been hustling Mrs. Moore that I want to meet you guys
Yeah.
before this birthday, and
Yeah.
time came, I got to meet you guys, and I wish you guys would spend a whole lot of time in Ghana, not moving back to the state again.
That's it. We're here. We're gonna be investing. I'm gonna be doing companies and business. Here.
Maybe I'm not supposed to ask this question on my channel, but whoever watching me should permit me to ask this question.
Yeah.
I just want to ask my beautiful lady,
Yeah.
sitting close to you guys.
Right.
Definitely, as we are moving to the States, you were seeing somebody, right? So, as you are moving back to Africa, do you think the guy will also follow you back to Africa?
Well, I did not have anyone in the States, but I have a lot of suitors asking my pops for permission.
He's not coming here because so many people in Ghana
Yeah.
is offering me bride price
Yeah.
for her, so I'm taking bride price.
Maybe she's not interested in Ghanaian men.
She gotta be interested. Pops will make the decision.
No, I want to ask you something. Are you interested?
I am.
Hey!
There's no.
Wow.
Pops is taking bride price. bride money.
So you want to experience Ghanaian marriage,
The
right?
full culture.
Wow.
Yeah, you pay to knock the door.
Yeah, the knocking
You pay
fee.
to talk.
Yeah.
And we
You pay for the bride.
We're bringing our own snippet to the culture.
Wow.
There's no return policy.
No return. American policy, no return.
And they're serious.
Wow.
They're absolutely
So you just want to bury anything American in Ghana here.
Yes.
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 Wow.
No return.
No
Today is a birthday, so I don't want to talk about so many things.
Right.
Definitely Monday I'll come around. We'll do an official interview
Yeah.
with you guys. Then we'll explain a whole lot of things. You teach us a whole lot of things. People are not telling us the truth about America.
Right.
Severally, I've done several interviews and so forth. People share ideas, negative stuff about America and so forth. But I see America to be a superpower country that when they say something, nobody can resist it. Do you think it's time for we the Africans to resist the Americans?
Not I wouldn't say that, but I think it's time that the Americans should resist their way of thinking. You understand? Because when you leave a country, okay, if you're not sure, that's why it's easier for people from Jamaica to come here. If you're not sure that when the water is not hot, because everybody has hot water in America, if you are not sure that you can compromise with a cold shower when you don't have a hot water, don't come to Africa. Don't go to Jamaica either. Don't go to the Caribbean. You understand? You have to make up your mind what you like, what you want to do. If you're not sure that when the lights is out and you are about to do your hair, are you about to do something, that you can leave that and wait till
Find something
2
else to
hours
do.
later,
Find
go
something
somewhere
else
else, go
do.
to a different country.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah. Don't come here.
I think my sister has something to share, so
Yeah.
share with us. You have something to share.
I agree with them. I absolutely agree with
That's
them
it.
wholeheartedly.
So I guess today's your birthday. So let me ask you my final question.
Yes, sir.
Do you think our ancestors
Yes.
did well in the slave trade that they dealt with the Americans and also the Europeans?
I'm gonna answer that before my wife says anything, because my wife is more sympathetic than I am. Okay, and my daughter, they're more sympathetic. They're more understanding of the situation. I think our four our ancestors did not do as good a job as they could have. Okay,
Yeah.
but they were in a position themselves. You understand?
Alright.
So sometimes you're in a position, it's hard because somebody can say, oh, you shouldn't have done this. But at the same time, you were in a position, your back was against the wall. But you know why I think different? I look at people not just like a Mamfi, right? I look at the other the other Ghanaian king that they exile into Seychelles, into
Yes.
Mauritius and Seychelles.
Yeah.
He was standing up real strong,
Yeah.
and they send him away so he would not be here to defend the people.
Yeah.
You understand? So one guy was willing to give his life and to stand up. You understand? If 5 chiefs stand up the way he did, we would not have the slave trade. You understand?
Wow.
And when they took the slave trade and sent that guy away, Ghana have nobody. In Amamfi over here, they have nobody. Right? Of the Ashantis, they have nobody.
Yeah.
And that lady, that woman warrior,
That's Antoine.
she says, listen, I'm gonna do it. If you guys want to do it, come with me. If not, stay here and suffer. And the man says, oh, a woman gonna do it? I gonna follow her.
Wow.
And they follow her and it made a difference, right?
Yeah.
So I would say they did not do such a good job, but the ones who stood up very strong.
Okay.
I'm with my husband and that. And I posted it and it says, finally, I'm freeing my mind of mental slavery.
Out of many.
Out of many,
Mhm.
one people, and this is where our people are and belong.
Anyway, I have to come and learn this language. So maybe on Monday we are not speaking English for the.
Well, this is
Okay.
our motto in Jamaica. This is our national motto.
That's the motto in Jamaica because you
Yes.
see,
That's our country's motto.
One people.
All the different races,
No matter
races,
what you look like, how you're tall,
you're still
short,
a
or
Jamaican.
you are Jamaican.
Yes.
so we're gonna
Because-
say you're still black.
I'm gonna say something real quick because you see, we have Indians in Jamaica, we have Chinese, not Chinese from China. There are people that came 200 years ago and they're living in Jamaica. They're part of Jamaican. Some of us got Chinese in us. We got different people in us. So we're out of many people, we become one people.
So if you are watching this channel, please kindly subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bar. Next time, we're gonna meet you guys for our cooking competition on Monday. Subscribe to our channel. Bye bye.
That's right. Bye.
What good?